All right, g'day, hi, and welcome. That came off way too easy. Way too easy. Probably, well, it shouldn't be broken in theory, but I did hear something falling off of it. I don't know what the hell fell out of it. I'll find it on the ground later, probably. Okay, good news, but strange news. My fuel rail. Okay, the first bolt, that's an 8mm bolt. No problem. The bolt back there is 10mm. What the hell, Ford? Freaking engineers need to be punched in the face. Put it all the same. So the nice thing is I was able to crack the nut with my penetrant spray. Again, I'm not sponsored by these guys. They should pay me, but it's good stuff though. That stuff is good stuff. I just did a test drive. I didn't want to test pry on it. I didn't want to strip it or nothing. But those two came off. Now the other side's a little trickier to get at because I got to remove a whole bunch of stuff, which I won't get at today. I've got to start doing other stuff. It's getting late in the day. But the other fuel rail, I can't use the penetrant spray on. I don't know if you can see the bolt. I'll show you the bolt. I'll show you. It's right there. You see it? You see it right against the manifold, all the way in there. Really easy to see. But I can't spray it. That one is unsprayable. You want to know why it's unsprayable? I'll show you why it's unsprayable. Look where my straw ended up. I hit the, I guess it wasn't in there very good. I hit it and it flew in there. And I can see it. Now I got to get something to grab that. My hand can't get in there at all. There's no way I can get in there. I'm like, really? Really? You would do that? Right now I know my uncle's laughing at me. I would too, you know. He's probably, what a bastard. that like my straw, really? Yeah, really? Straw had to do that. I just thought I'd show you that. Kind of comical. But at least the good news is the fuel rail bolts are gonna come up. I gotta clean that fuel rail. Look at that. Ooh. That's original equipment, I'll tell you that. I think everything in here is original equipment pretty much. This engine, for all I know, has never been apart substantially, but I do know that there has been work done on it. So Glenn was telling me that what he had done over there with the when he changed the coil a couple of years ago. And he said, yeah, I put a little piece of wood in there and I found it there the other week. You guys saw it. So yeah, so I guess that's about as far as, at least I got the throttle body clean today. The fuel rail, I'll see if these two tabs, because I got to get this power steering unit. Anything with hoses and stuff, I don't like to move because it's like, you know, everything's dry rotted and old, right? But the power steering unit has to come out of the way, I think, to get at the to get in there. So there's a lot of stuff that has to get out of the way. I've got to get some tape to start numbering stuff, so you know, as things get pulled apart. Like my goal is to pull things apart, put them back together as I go. But the problem is that doesn't always work out. Sometimes you have to leave things apart for a long time. And my memory being excellent, but the length of a goldfish, it's like, you know, you want to remember where everything went back together. So I want to start marking stuff before I go too much further on this. But that is what it is. That is what it is. So once I get the fuel rail off, then I'm at I solve three problems. I can get to the plugs. I can get to the coils, which I've already gotten to one coil, sort of. And then I can get to the injectors, which I want to get the injectors cleaned and off. Now, I believe it's only the 4 bolts that hold it on, but like, again, Ford decided to put all this stuff in the way of it to get to it, so just because it would be funny. So I guess I got to move all that stuff, and if I can move all that stuff without breaking all the I mean, I already broke that bolt there, so I'll have to get that bracket out. So that's the thing, like, when I do the full teardown, all that stuff is not going to matter because I'll get all new bolts and everything that for it. But, you know, for now, it's like trying to break his little, you know, like there's nothing more frustrating than if you followed what happened with my Dodge last year putting the brakes on. It was 2 little 8mm bolts that kept me from putting my emergency brake, the dust shields to put my emergency brakes in. That delayed me 3 weeks for 3 or 4 little bolts.
little 8mm tapered bolts, a specialty bolt you could only get from Dodge that Dodge doesn't sell anymore. So in other words, they're unobtainium. So I had to go through a scrapyard, and I got lucky and I got some. But it's just stuff like that. A little bolt like that, you break it, and it can just, like, every job is every 15-minute job is one broken bolt, 3-day job away. You know, one broken bolt to a 3-day job. That's the way it works with these things. So that's why you got to have extreme patience for these things, because you just got to know things are going to not go your way. And you're going to break stuff that you don't want to necessarily replace, and it's going to cost you more than what you expected, and it's going to take way more time than you thought. Thus is mechanics. And people don't understand. Like, they drop a vehicle like this off at the mechanics, say, how long does it take to change this one thing? Well, normally it takes this, but on a vehicle this old, there could be all kind, you break half the stuff, like half the sensor things and whatever. It just becomes a nightmare for the mechanic, because they break almost everything in the process of trying to fix it. And it's not that they're doing it on purpose. It's just that that's what's happening, right? So, and when that happens, it really, 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 really makes your day like super duper, whatever. This is a project truck, so I don't take it, I got the patience to work on it and whatever. So again, I don't care if I have to walk away from a bolt for 3 days to let it saturate in penetrating oil. That doesn't mean anything to me whatsoever, because there's no time limit on getting this thing. So if it takes me 5 years, like I say, to get this thing on the road, it doesn't matter. If I get it on the road in 3 years, I'll be like super duper. But either way, that just is what it is. But it shows you what I'm up against. But Murphy of the Day award goes to the flying straw landing in the center of the freaking big block. So look at that. Look at that. Yeah, like I say, I know Mike is looking down on me laughing right now, so hopefully he gets a good laugh out of it. Anyway, yeah. At least the throttle body's clean, so I'm happy with that. And those two bolts, those two went easy, so that means if there was a bit of a resistance, but if those two went easy, that means the other two are going to be complete nightmares. And I do have a tap and die set, but I don't have any Healy coils, so I have a feeling I'm going to be buying a lot of Healy coils for this truck. That is what it is, right? All right, so I'll see if I can do a little bit more, and then I'm going to call it a day. So there we go. Except for the damn straw. Please type in the comments, damn straw. Yeah, moral support. Damn you, straw. Damn you. I will get that straw back, too, because I need it for for my sprays. There we go.